Hello Internet. Does your graphics card look something like this? This fix will apply to 3080 Eagle and 3080 Ti Eagle, not 3090, even though the board looks nearly identical with the exception of no chips here on the back. As you can see, this is a 3080 Ti. What is the issue here? The issue here is that the phase number 8 from the starting our count from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or the third one down from the top, almost always blows up. And the cause for this is an issue with this with the feedback circuit, and there's a very easy fix for that. You can do this without even a soldering iron. You can fix this and prevent this from ever blowing a hole onto your board. The good thing is that there's a fuse here on the board, but sometimes that fuse just isn't enough, and if you've seen enough of my videos, you know that sometimes I have to drill driver MOSFET out of the board in order to get it fixed. And then as a precaution for prevent that from happening again, I break out the capacitor. The funny thing is, if we were to compare the second from the top and the third one side by side, so there and there, they look nearly identical. So the only difference that you can see here is if you look at the very beginning of the pulse, just a little tiny drop. So that's all the indication that you get. And if I were to check another phase, there, no drop exists. The reason why this phase keeps burning out is to simply look at it with a thermal camera, and you will clearly see it. As soon as I power the board, you will see that that one phase, it works harder than the rest. You see that? See how hard it works? Now we're comparing that to the memory. We're not going to look at the memory, but this phase here works harder than any other phase, excluding the memory, of course. So I'm going to turn that off, the core. And so the fix for that is very simple. We flip the board and we focus on this area here between these two phase controllers. And we zoom in, this capacitor here. So this capacitor here needs to go. We just take tweezers. If we have tweezers that are beefy enough to do this, let's see. Let me grab some Edson tweezers or something. Some surgical tweezers. And just break that capacitor off. Just grab it and break it off. See? Just like that. The capacitor is no more. Now let's check that same thermal view. 1 second here. Turn off the lights. And let's have a look. See, right there. No more. All phases are now looking as just like the rest of them. Perfect. So that's basically how you solve this, how you prevent that problem from happening in the future. I'm not the one who discovered this. I think Mafia67, the guy on YouTube, had discovered this in the he likes to go deep into the circuit designs and whatnot. So he was the one that spotted that, I think, though I don't know 100%. I'm probably about 99% positive that he was the one, and I'm just following his steps basically. So make sure that if you do have a 3080 Eagle, 3080 Ti, not 3090, because I have never seen it on a 3090, then you gotta break that capacitor off. Even if you have a perfectly working GPU, take it apart, break that cap out of there as carefully as you want, or use soldering iron, though probably easier just to snap it off. Safer that way, to be honest. And enjoy your GPU for the longest time possible. Now in this case, this one died because we're getting errors on this chip. Most likely the error is coming from the lack of connection between the core and the board. So I'm going to be reballing the core and the chip, and that will probably fix the issue. And as for you, thank you for watching. Hopefully this was educating, and this was definitely not a clickbait. So please, or don't. I mean, if you don't, then you're going to give me more work. So it'll work out for me in the end. Either way. Thank you. Have a blessed day, and goodbye.